Now, something that is making me to be really interested or very excited investing into Neo, it's obviously how things have been unfolding recently. And when I talk about this, I'm talking about the new products that Neo has been launching. Honestly, I am very positive onto all the products that Neo has launched recently. You will know that, of course, there are two products that Neo has officially launched. This is the ET9 and the Firefly sub-brand. But this coming week, there will be a third model that get launched, but under the Onvo sub-brand called the L90. And based off what we've been seeing on the pictures all over social media, regulatory filings coming from China, I can say that these models will do very, very well. Firefly, especially because it's the cheapest brand or cheapest model that you can buy under the sub brand Firefly. It makes me to really wonder what will happen, especially after this car starts performing battery swapping. It's lights out, right? I think there is a lot that is going to happen, and many of the investors have been complaining about Neo spending a lot of money. But honestly, if you sit down and just watch the recent developments, the latest developments that Neo has been launching, you will know that the Neo has not been wasting money at all. But Neo, what they've been doing rather is to build new products, which with these new products they intend on getting even more market share. Because in the premium space, when you look into Neo alone, Neo's market share in the premium space, this is from the cars starting from 300,000 RMB going upwards. Neo has a market cap, or Neo has got a market share of over 40%, which speaks volumes of the kind of performance that Neo is making for themselves up there. Family market, or the mass market brand Onvo. Onvo is not doing also that bad. I think it's in the top 3, if my memory serves me well, in the vehicles of between 200 to 300,000 RMB. But then now, remember now we've got Firefly. Firefly falls onto the cars ranging from 100 to 150,000 RMB, and I think also the Firefly can be able to scope in some good market share. Now Neo has been, so this just shows us that Neo has been working very hard. Neo has not been wasting money. Yes, there are some projects that they could have halted maybe some time back, but thank God they've started implementing a strategy called the CBU, which they only take or R&Ds or spend onto projects that makes financial sense, that is good ROI, which with that I think you and me can be certain that Neo will do very, very well. So I am happy, I am excited. I know that obviously some of the people might still not be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but me, I'm starting to see. In fact, but me, I've been seeing this coming from Neo, right? And honestly, right now, what just needs to take place, or what needs to happen, is to Neo to start selling these cars that they have launched. I mean, ET9 sold 249 units in the last 3 days of March, and we can expect 2,500 plus cars or deliveries of the ET9 this month. Which, if we can get that, it will be so great, so amazing. Firefly deliveries are starting on the 29th, and hopefully they also get maybe some pretty good decent deliveries this month that will contribute to the Neo's overall deliveries. I am very happy about all this that we've been seeing onto Neo. And the L90, when you look under the Onvo sub brand, I hope that it boosts the deliveries of the sub brand, because one of the things that we've been seeing obviously coming from Onvo is that the L60 is not performing as what was expected of it, but the L90, hopefully it will be the one that revives the deliveries of the Onvo sub-brand, right? And we see the deliveries going over 30,000. Neo and Onvo has told us that they've learned a lot, and this simply means that the mistakes that they did previously, they are not going to do them again. This is what I think is going to happen, which therefore will unlock so many deliveries coming from the L90, coming from all the models that NIO is launching. Q3, Q3, Q3. It's very critical for NIO. NIO is opening the third factory, third plant, which will help them be able to deliver even more cars. These are some of the things that makes me to look forward, because now in Q2, you will remember one thing, and that is NIO is launching their MT 2.5 models, which is something that is great, something that is very exciting, and a lot of the new investors, we are waiting to see what happens with those cars being launched. After those cars have been launched and deliveries commence, I just hope that the momentum of the orders continues, and we see NIO continuing doing very well, and we see NIO do well and recoveries improving, right? So yeah, man, these are some of the things that are making me to be positive onto NIO right now. These are some of the things that are making me to go in heavy onto NIO and maybe try to buy 500 to 1,000 shares this coming week, and hopefully I get that opportunity to do that. And once I bought, I will tell you guys, and that to say that I've just bought, but I've not been buying like for the past 3 weeks. I've been telling you that because I've been out, but I know for a fact that obviously this coming week I'm going in full force, and hopefully my average comes below, of course, $15, which if that's the case, or if it happens like that, it will be lights out, right? I'll be very happy, because seeing my average stock price of NIO coming from $36, which this was my average onto NIO back in 2022, and to now $16 or just over $16, it is something that honestly I can say this low trading share price has really boosted my average, or has really brought my average purchase share price onto NIO down, and I'm going to continue doing so, or loading the boat to bring it down, so that at least when the time that NIO gets to profitability, when the time the share price of NIO recovers, I am one of the people that are rejoicing because of the maybe rewards that I will be seeing on my portfolio because of this NIO stock. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Take me some time to make these videos, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up, so that at least they get to be pushed out to as many people as possible, because there are some people that still don't know what NIO has been doing, the latest development, and for us to squeeze out the short sellers, we need to make sure that every content about NIO gets to be shared. People are aware about NIO. People are aware that NIO launched Firefly yesterday, which that is very, very important. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.